Welcome back to First Look. Not everyone is a fan of Botox, but those who are and are trying to save on cash are turning to do-it-yourself Botox kits. Unfortunately, some of these kits don't contain the real thing and have been a cause of serious health issues such as paralysis. And for more on this, I'm joined by Dr. Julia Carroll from MedCan Clinic. Morning, Dr. Julia.
Good morning.
I'm so shocked. I didn't realize that there are do-it-yourself Botox kits out there.
It's very, very scary. They're completely illegal, horrendously unsafe, and have led to all kinds of problems for people that order these kits.
And I was reading some articles about the horror stories involved. When you say some of the risks, paralysis, some people have died from this.
I don't know if they've died, but there's definitely paralysis, ended up in the ICU, permanent disfigurement, and scarring that it lasts forever.
So why would anyone even want to do this? Just to save
People are just
money?
trying to save money. You know, they look at it, they say, well, how hard does that look? Well, for me, I don't cut my own hair because I think that looks pretty difficult. I certainly wouldn't inject anything into my face without the proper training.
Well, cutting your hair is really different from taking a syringe and actually putting a needle in your face. Yeah. You actually have a sample of what the kit would look like.
I do. So, this is not the real thing because it's completely illegal to buy these kits, but this is, what's been reported that shows up. So, you get a needle, an alcohol swab.
Can lift that higher, yeah.
A needle, an alcohol swab. You'll get something that looks like the Botox product, but it may not be. So they've done tests on it, and it's been powder. It's been things that is not Botox.
The other thing of concern is that a lot of these kits are made in developing countries, China, India, so you really don't know what's in there.
You don't know what they are, so even if it is, some type of botulinum, it may be expired. The other thing is when I bring Botox with me anywhere, whether I'm going from clinic to clinic, I keep it refrigerated or frozen depending on the state that it's in. How can it arrive in the mail when it's not properly cared for?
You mentioned that it's illegal to sell these kits in Canada, so how are people buying them?
On the internet. So the sites go up, they go down as quickly as they come up, and another one replaces it.
All right. And in terms of health standards in Canada, what products are legal to be sold?
The only product that is approved for aesthetic use in Canada is Botox Cosmetic.
Got it.
And it's sold by a company called Allergan. And the only people who can buy that product are licensed physicians.
And so for people who are actually going to use this kit, what would you say to them? Don't use it or go to your doctor and check it out? Throw it in the garbage. Don't try to do it.
No.
But, for people that do want to get Botox, there are safer ways to go about this.
Absolutely. So the first thing is to look for someone who's qualified. As I said, only physicians can buy it. Physicians and nurses do inject it. My advice would be to look for a board-certified plastic surgeon or dermatologist. And you have to make sure, just because they're specialists doesn't mean they're specialists in plastic surgery or dermatology. So do a little bit of your own research and see what their training actually is.
But are there a lot of risks involved even with a medical professional?
If you've got someone who's qualified for it, then no. It's a really safe procedure. I have patients that are getting it done on a 3 to 4 month basis. They're in, they're out 15 minutes later. It gives them just a little lift, just softens some of the lines, and they're happy. They don't worry about it till the next 4 months comes along. All
right, very interesting. Thanks so much for bringing that in. And again,
welcome.
Do not try any of these kits at home. It is not worth saving that money. It's a dangerous health risk.
Very dangerous.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming in. Well, that wraps up First Look for this morning. Thanks for watching, and stick around because the roundtable's up next. I'm Yuma Verma. Have an amazing day.